Hi, it's Terry here, sharing a process video created for Peartree Cutfiles using this fab sheep cut file designed by Marie. So the first thing I've done is I'm going to back their woolly coats with a piece of vellum. So I'm just drawing round the outside of the sheep that I've cut out from white cardstock, just to cut out and simply stick on the back. It's quite a fiddly process, so I have sped it up quite a bit. So hopefully you'll still get to grasps with what I'm doing, but it won't take forever. So you can see what I've done there. I didn't want to do white on white, so I just thought I'd do something a little bit different with the vellum. I'm really enjoying using vellum again. I found a bit of a stash of it, so trying to use it up. So for the heads, I've decided I'm going to make them black. So I'm just drawing around them. They're all three of them are the same shape, so it's pretty simple. And the same with, so you'll see I was going to do the arms, but then I realised I've already backed some of them with the vellum. So I'm just sticking with the heads, and I think I'll come back and do the legs as well shortly. So I'm just using a liquid glue in kind of a pen. This is an old Stampin' Up one that I've had for ages, and I'm just finding it much easier than using like a PVA type glue. I seem to make less mess with this, and it does seem to glue the pieces together pretty well. So I'm just finishing off with the heads. And now it's time for the legs. So again, I'm just doing them in black. So just draw around them and then stick straight on the back. I always think backing cut files is a bit fiddly, but the end results always look great, and I think it's worth the time and effort that you put in to do it. So I'm just adding the heads now, and then my sheep will be complete. There you go. So I'm going to create a field, so to speak, for the sheep to lay on, well, stand on. So I've chosen some craft cardstock because I didn't want to have too much white. I wanted the sheep to stand out. So I've got lots of different choices there of photos that I've gone through. We recently went on holiday over bank holiday weekend to North Yorkshire, to an area called Swaledale, and they have their own sheep called Swaledale sheep. So I had some photos of them, but we also went to the Black Sheep Brewery. So I did decide to do photos of us at the brewery. We didn't do the tour or anything of the brewery, we just went to the bar and had a pint. So I've pulled out some older ephemera. This is from the Create Paper Oasis collection. I do tend to keep all my ephemera separate, and it's nice to be able to use something up. So I've used quite a few of these printed tags. I found them online somewhere ages ago in all different colours, and I can just print out as many as I want. So to tie in with the background where I've doodled a border, I also doodle a border on some of the ephemera pieces. You can see I've pulled out a Bramble Fox arrow perspective, and I've just backed that with one of the patterned papers. So my sheep are going to kind of stand on top of my photos. They're kind of going to be the centre point of the layout. And then I just need to think about where my title is going to go. I do like to layer lots of tags and stickers and bits of ephemera under my photos for a bit of interest. I'm just adding some of these cute little floral and butterfly acrylic pieces from Bramble Fox, I decide that one of my sheep is going to be a girl, so she can have a flower in her hair. So you'll see I'm just looking through, this is the new Paige Evans collection ephemera pack, and I do actually only pull out that little pink tag for the top of that photo. And again, I doodle around it so that it all kind of ties in. Just add in a few more florals. You'll see that actually there's not a huge amount of embellishment, because for this layout I wanted the sheep to be the main focus of your eye when you looked at it, and then obviously the photos. So I'm just putting my title, and I've called this At the Bar, and actually this is what the bar at the brewery is called. Just finishing off with a few enamel dots, and as I usually do, I believe I also add some splatters of gold ink. Also, I've just added some floral pieces from an older Paige Evans collection too, just to add a bit more decoration. So here's my final layout. Thank you for joining me on YouTube today.